We are taking your house. You know.
Man, do you get compensated or anything?
Most probably you get compensated. Otherwise, in this day and age, you can just sue them. Like, yo, fam, my house.
Yeah, and then they kick out your neighbors. They're like, yep, he lives here now. You guys find somewhere else to live.
Oh, most probably,
Well,
bro.
probably kick out the whole area, yeah.
Yeah, most probably you're gonna be the most hated person. They're like, just gonna look at you, bro. Like, whoa, fam, yo, fam. See what you have done.
Welcome, everyone, to the 10th episode of the Extremely Average podcast. Just your two average guys with nothing to do, entertaining you with an extremely average podcast. Why does it seem like I missed something?
You missed our names, fam.
Ah, yes, that's okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So welcome everyone. I'm Goat, and the other guy is Red. Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
What's happening, fam?
I failed. That's what's happening.
Okay, so you
What?
doing it now? Are you not? I don't know.
I didn't say our names at the start, do I? I said
You
at
always
the
say it
end.
at the stand. It's always at the start.
Ah.
Oh my goodness, that was such a bad start for me. Wait, how did you forget the intro?
This
I'm
is
so hungry.
episode 10, guys.
And
You've
it's-
been doing
Yeah,
this.
it's fine.
It's been more than 2 months, fam. It's been more than 2 months of doing this.
Okay, well, I still get stage fright just before, so it doesn't make any difference.
But you're an extrovert, fam. I know you go
I
clubbing.
thought I
and
was the
stuff.
only one.
You're an extrovert, right? You're also an extrovert, the city.
Yeah.
No, stage fright.
Nah, fam. I'm the worst, fam. You don't get stage fright, bro. I've seen you perform live on stage.
Okay.
Performing live with your guitar, picking up girls left, right, and center.
Okay, man.
But
I'm sure Red will do a nice intro now and say everyone's names and everything.
yes. I'm Red, the one with the light blue profile now. Very, very baby blue, not baby blue, not light blue. Got
More gray than blue.
what? That's blue, fam. That's a baby blue. You don't know your colors, you don't know your colors. Got still with a demon profile and brown profile
Background.
background. There's literally no point. Like I don't understand it. Explaining this and people are just listening, just like, oh, okay, why are they explaining the colors?
Maybe it helps them know like who's talking.
I don't think that. I mean, like, if they're not watching the video, they're literally not looking at the screen. But and then we have TastyClown, aka Lasidi, with the kind of maroonish. So kind of.
Yeah, close enough.
Okay, that's that.
We are quite colorblind, as you can see. So.
What you mean, fam? I saw the colors properly.
You're just wrong.
Duh, I saw the colors properly.
I can see the sky behind Kentucky. Like that is light blue. Yes.
That's
but
not light blue. That's not light blue, fam.
That's like baby blue. That can be baby.
That's not baby blue either. My profile is baby blue.
What is the difference between baby blue and light blue?
Baby blue is even lighter than light blue. It has a lot of white in it.
Why isn't it called lighter blue then?
Because that's a very bad name.
What's the to the power 2, like it's light blue to the power 2,
Okay.
What? What? That's timesing it, fam. That's timesing. That's power to the power of 2. That means it's timesing it more, fam. You're
Exponents.
adding more blue, fam. Are you failing maths?
Okay, then lighter to the whatever.
Okay, maybe you meant like the square root.
Yeah, that makes more sense because now you're dividing it, fam.
Yeah, but that makes it smaller. That's
Yes,
okay.
It's becoming lighter, becoming smaller.
Well, now you're just taking it like it's some particles, and you're dividing the particles, which makes
Oh,
it.
my
Fam,
days.
it's basic maths.
Nah, you're just.
Where does maths go into colors? Like,
Now he brought up the analogy, so now he has to suffer the consequences of having it wrong.
I suppose we could use maybe like RGB values.
We can. But who knows the RGB value of all of these colors?
Yeah,
Isn't
although
like
they
white
are
like
quite
on the
hard.
far end, like
Nah,
255?
no, oh no, oh, okay, yeah. Nah, I'm used to using hex codes.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
You're the
yeah.
weird one. Okay.
Nah, everybody uses hex codes, fam. No one uses. Okay, no, for coders use. No, actually, not even coding for. And mostly coders are starting to use hex codes now. Like, cause designers make the thing and then they just give it to them like, yeah, use this code, fam. That it'll be good, very good. You don't have to use your
Sure.
two five
Yeah.
five 255 255 255, and just randomly have to change numbers around here and there.
Yeah. Have you guys agreed on the color yet? Because you're still arguing over the
Nah,
color.
nah, 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 that topic is long gone, fam. That topic is long gone.
We can move on. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What if there's a
Okay.
colorblind person in our crowd, and now we just really offended them by talking about things that they can't relate to?
Oh, dear.
We
No,
we
no.
pride ourselves on our relatability, with
Nah, they can relate to being able to do maths. So there you go. With every downfall, there's a positive side. So
okay.
they can relate to that. But let's move on to the first topic, which God has prepared for us, like always.
Yes. Okay. So I saw a video on Instagram. If you guys haven't noticed, I spend quite a bit of my time on social media or just searching
Mhm.
random things. But the guy was like running out. It was late at night, and he had cameras around his house, and you could see his dog running out and then barking towards the darkness or whatever. And then the guy ran shortly behind him and was shooting with a handgun at whatever animal it was. And this guy was like, "Oh no, his family or his dog, which he calls his family, he had this whole what's the guy from Fast and Furious? What?
Paul Walker, Vin
No, no,
Diesel,
no. Vin Diesel. What's his character's name again?
Dom,
Dom.
Dominic.
Dom. Yeah, there's all the meme of families, and how they always save each other. But he was having this whole speech. His dog went out to go and protect him, but he was in too deep, and he had to go save him from this lion. And he showed like a zoomed in photo, like a screenshot of the not surround, the CCTV like things that he took, and it was like a wild cat at most. And it was just quite funny to see how this guy called it a lion, and it's like a small, like it just looks like a bit fatter and bigger than a house.
Wait,
And I
is
was
this
like,
is this
yeah,
is this in South Africa?
no, it's probably in America somewhere.
Then why is he talking about lions then? I have
I
never
don't know.
seen a
It was a
lion in my life in that part of the area in America, fam.
yeah. So that was what I found funny because like or at least I have seen lions a lot. We go on vacation quite
Fishing,
a
yeah,
bit. Fishing. What?
Fishing for lions.
That sounds dangerous. Like I've seen lions a lot and seen them up close. They are humongous creatures. And then he compared a lion to that small cat, and it was funny to see. But
I
yeah,
fived I high fived a lion once.
You high-fived the lion.
Yeah, fam. Then
I've met a cheetah.
that's
Uh,
weak, bro. It's weak. King of the jungle and the fastest animal. That's King of the jungle is better though. That was built differently. He was
I've never
built.
gotten that close to any predator. No
Ah.
ways.
week then, huh? Let's bully him. But come on.
What, fam? Have you been to Kruger National Park then?
Yeah, I have. I've
What
been
did you
like on
do
a
there,
game
fam?
reserve. I just watched giraffes from a distance.
Damn, fam. If you've been to Kruger National Park, bro, like giraffes and zebras are literally open to you guys. Like literally, when I was in Kruger National Park, there was zebras just right next to the house, the place we were living. Literally, there was a zebra at the door, just looking inside.
Uh, we had that with lions. The bird hides. Usually they just have like a small enclosure for the cars where you can stop and then get out. And but we had that where you got out of your car, and obviously that's at your own risk, and then you have to walk like 200 meters or so to the bird hide. And we were just walking, and when we came back, just wait, what do you call Pride of Lions?
Yeah.
But just laying there, like in between us and the cars, and there's
Yeah.
just like this small, like it's just slightly higher than your shoulder fence, and we were just like, okay, cool. What
Ah, But you don't know if they're lying down. Or lions are also very extremely lazy creatures. Like they're like,
Yeah.
if they see you, like, say like, is it worth it to get up and chase
Yeah.
this guy?
If they aren't hunting, like if you don't see them actively hunting you, they probably won't do anything to you.
They just look at you, bro. It's like, okay, nice to see you,
Probably, I'm
fam.
not willing to take the chance.
Yeah.
Nah. Also, like, don't kill lions. Otherwise their mates will come maul you down. I'm sure you've all seen the move video of the woman and the other hunter. They killed the female lion, and they were taking pictures, and then the male lion just came from the back.
I've
Fatima,
never seen that video.
No, I don't think I have either.
bro, I thought you guys spent time on Instagram, huh?
And Red, you say you don't kill a lion so casually, like it's like I can just go out there and just kill a lion easily. Like,
Nah, fam. The thing is, these foreigners, they always come and kill the lions. They're the
Yeah,
one
but
are
trophy.
they are
A
they
few of them are
poachers?
the
Yeah,
caged ones, yeah.
poachers, or they can just pay money to people and like, yeah, fam, go ahead, kill all the lions if you want. Just
Wait,
pay
but
me.
what do people get from killing
Oh no, it's
lions?
a
Like
trophy.
rhinos, I get they're getting just the trophy.
Yeah, it's a trophy.
No, actually, you
Can-
can also use the teeth and the claws from a lion.
Ah.
They use it because it also has creatine, keratin.
There's no medical things, but like no.
Is,
Yeah,
is that
Rhinos
is that
does
what
not
they get from
provide.
rhinos?
No, rhino does not provide any medical properties.
Yeah,
it's
but
proven.
people still believe it.
Yeah,
So-
but, so if you spread more fish like that, they don't. So if you're out poaching and you're randomly listening to this random podcast, you don't have to
Don't-
poach rhinos. You can come poach goat. I'm sure his BB gun will. Yeah, I've seen
right.
goats with BB gun.
Oh, I had a gun, huh?
Yeah, BB gun. With real bullets. Just don't worry.
Ah.
He holds it like a real gangster. Sideways.
It's like how
Yeah.
my granddad he worked for one of the security agencies in this area, like Brenans or whatever, and they gave him a paintball gun, and he said he used marbles. Like he had both
Oh my
glass and
days.
metal marbles, and he used that as the ammo instead of the paintball actual balls.
That would have hurt, fam. I'm sure.
Yeah, obviously that's the whole point of using it for self-defense. Or scaring some.
Did he maybe by chance accidentally or on purpose use it on you?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Why would he, just using it on his grandson. He's like,
Coach, come let me show you this cool trick, and then just stand there like 5 meters away, and
puts an apple on the head. And shoots him on the back because he's like, I'm going old. I'm going old.
Yeah, my aim is off today. Don't worry, I'll hit it now. Just stand still for me.
Yeah, I can't shoot my son because I do have some attachment to him, but you are my grandson, so you're like further away
Yeah, you're
from
not
me.
one of mine. Not direct enough. So
You didn't come straight out of my balls, so you can.
Oh my days.
But so that's yeah, go on.
no, I know that's the one of the opening lyrics to Eminem and Logic song.
What?
There's always also like why you're the best son alive, and then they respond with why, Dad? Because you came out of my balls, and then he uses words that I can't.
I can't say it out of my
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And then
that's how what's this that's how I even got my words, fam. I even get
But
my words.
how do you even react to a parent saying that to you?
I don't think many parents say that. I don't think our parents will say that. They are civilized people.
Are you just assuming that, or you know for sure?
Oh no, I know for sure, fam. They'll never say stuff like that to us. Maybe they're saying it to their friends and stuff, but they won't say it to us.
just behind your back when like your mom and your dad is back in their room, closed door, and there's like this fucking red guy, it's insulting you.
Also, my parents saying red. Okay, calling me
Well,
red.
I can't say your real name now. That would defeat the whole purpose. No,
Yeah, that's true. But more like just I have some topics, but there's no gateway to another topic from lions to just jumping into like
Transition.
what
do it.
I
Just
don't know.
go
Okay.
on.
Dying to
Okay.
lions. What do you guys think about World War Three?
Wait, what?
Dying in World War Three, fam.
Nah, it sounds like it's really close.
Ah,
I saw a post of someone saying like, oh no, Russia said that if the USA brings like airplanes over to help
yeah.
evacuate citizens, US citizens from Ukraine, they'll just start World War Three.
No,
So
that's not true, man. Why? No, I don't think people would be like, "Hey, yo, fam, I'm just taking my people, my countrymen out of the country that you would have started a war in." They're like,
Yeah.
we'll start a war if you do that. No, it's not this. The war is they said, if they bring attack planes, like military people, to Ukraine to support them, then they'll start a war like immediately. But not because they want to evacuate some innocent people that just want to live. But what are your
Yeah.
thoughts? Who do you think South Africa is going to be
Okay.
supporting?
Before we go into this, I just have like a quick dumb question. So it's called World War, but I want to understand, is the whole world at war? Because like most of the time I hear about World War One or two, it's like USA and Germany. Is the
Ah,
whole world involved, or how does this work?
okay, for me, right? When World War One and World War Two, it was like Germany, US, all the more European countries. The us Africa, Africa, India, they were still colonized during that time, so that's why they were also taking part of the war in the war. So like I don't know if you've heard, South Africa also did go to war.
yeah,
A lot of people were sent to war like without I'm sure you've heard of units from like I don't know wherever Nigeria, all this like units that didn't have
yeah,
guns and they were just fighting, like fighting with swords and all, like really really old guns. So
Yeah.
everybody went to war. Just like then like the other countries' name didn't come up because they were still colonized or third world countries. So like they're like, do we really make it like like it sounds like at the excess powers was Germany, Japan, Italy, Austria, and then of course the UK, Russia, France, US, like I think like those are the main countries. So like, and you don't just increase the list like, okay, so Ghana was there, India was there, this country, this country, this country. So let's all just that's why they just like World War Three, fam. Let's just call it that.
But the whole idea usually is, or that we were taught at least in high school, is that World War means that the whole world, or like basically the whole world, is taking part in it, and especially in like the Cold War,
Except
where
Antarctica.
like okay, yeah, basically. But like one of the things with like I can't remember in English what you would call it, but like in Afrikaans, all the direct translation would be fuck,
Just say it in
like
Afrikaans,
a
fam.
bufferlanden.
Never
Do you?
mind.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna know what that
I
is.
have no idea
But
what that is.
basically, okay, well, so like in Afrikaans, the direct translation would be like bumper. You know how the car has a bumper at the front.
Yeah.
So the idea would be that the different countries have influence in other countries. Obviously, they have their allies, and then they use the allies to fight against each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like that, where there were people that were fighting against Germany in like Namibia, for instance. You had the Yakkals. They were some of the like Tank Corp or something like that was fighting in Namibia, and we were fighting against Germany or something like that. So then they always have fights in other places as well around the globe, or you
Yeah.
just don't know of them as much unless you go and do your research on it.
That's
So usually world wars are encapsulating like everyone, or it affects everyone, or everyone's economies and things like that.
especially since like Africa is just it's mostly just third world. Like the whole of Africa, third world. I don't know. I don't. Maybe Egypt is not third world, but most of us are just third world countries. So why if the US or China starts to go like, okay, we're going to war, they have to pick a side and be like, okay, so we're gonna help these people and that people. So I was thinking like, who do you want to support, fam? China or the US?
Wait, who are you asking us now?
Yeah. It's what.
And what if this becomes a really bad problem and this gets used against us in some court? Huh?
Well, it really doesn't make a difference, fam. Like, whatever the country decides to do, it's all most probably on the president's like, so we're gonna support China now. It's like, okay, yeah, that's that, fam. I don't know what else can we do, fam?
We can just go and join in the fun,
Join in the fun. Is that
Oh,
what you call it?
Well, there's
but
nothing you could do if your country says you have to do this. You can either like run away and fear people, be like, no, he's a
he's a coward.
traitor, treason against the
Yeah.
country, so kill him.
What
Hang
do
him
you,
or
what do
something.
you call that thing where they sort of recruit you against your own will, or like you have no choice, and they're like, nope, you're in the army now.
Drafting. Is
Yeah,
that what
you,
you
got- you,
mean?
got- you
Yeah,
get
I
drafted.
think.
Yeah, you get drafted. You just get a letter one day. Just sit there playing Apex. Imagine like just someone knocks on your door, like so you've been drafted for World War Three.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
this one
can
has 700 hours in Call of Duty. He'll be good.
I'm sure he'll be jumping off buildings doing trick shots.
But speaking of sort of the drafting, I saw a guy make a joke about it where he's like, he just graduated or just graduated matric last year. So he says like, nah, he got a letter in the mail and he thinks like it's from some university saying that he got accepted. And he's all excited and like calling everyone together and they're all like celebrating like
Yeah.
now for the big reveal. And he opens the letter and it says, you have been drafted to fight in World War Three. And it's like, yes, fun times.
Yeah, but I see. So no one answered my question about who do you wanna go for war for?
Okay. Honestly, I feel like I probably don't know enough to have like an opinion or an answer because I don't really follow the
Ah,
news that well. But
ah,
I've seen a lot of people complain about China online for
but
some other
America's not
reason.
any better, right?
America has quite a few stupid people in it.
Well, it's not
I
any better
agree
either.
completely.
Yeah.
But South Africa does owe a lot to China, so most probably South Africa will end up helping China.
Yes, I think we are going to. Yeah, if it happens, in
You know,
this hypothetical.
most of Africa, starting to belong to China. Uh, what else? So who else is going to be so?
Interesting.
So you basically, we'll be going against the UK. Okay, NATO now. NATO, not the UK. NATO and the US. But that's a story
That
for.
is kind of scary to think of.
Actually, no, China is quite strong though. China and Russia are quite strong. They're
Okay,
not. They're not
They
who's got
have.
like
They,
the best weapons in the world currently?
US right now. I don't
well,
actually know. Like,
I just know that like China and those lands or countries, they have really strict militaries.
mhm.
So like, have you seen like, for example, the marching videos of those guys? How like on point everyone is, and they move together like that. Like we can't compare to that. If they fight against our military, like nah, we won't survive at all
Wait, wait,
Yeah,
whatsoever.
wait, who's that guy in the videos that who was always making a mistake in the military?
my bad.
Mabena. We have Mabena, the guy.
Who the hell is
No,
that?
dude, because you remember the whole looting saga with the
Yeah,
country?
Yeah.
I remember seeing on TV like we had some soldiers and they looked to be unfit. And I was just wondering how that's even possible to be like in the military, but like
The thing is, like, military people are not always fit. It's not always fit. It's just
does it
going
depend on
in.
like the sector they work in, or because if you compare them to say like the US Army or something.
If they were in active combat, I would say that they need to be fit enough. So I don't know if they were like, no, we won't ever fight or like send our military anywhere. So everyone can be like admin people. They just sit behind a desk all day, and do
But the
nothing.
guys I saw on TV, they were out there with guns.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no. Go on, Red. It's your turn.
I've seen like some of them fall with guns. Just doing dumb stuff with guns and stuff. Like, oh, okay, I just like he's just trying to flip the gun and stuff, and he just falls. Like, oh, damn, okay.
Gives you a lot of sense of security.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should YouTube Mabena after this. It's quite funny to
Okay.
watch him. It's a disappointment, like to how the military of South Africa is, but it's funny. But from here to Apex Legends, we did talk about Apex briefly. How's the update going for you guys?
I like the update because of the new mode. It's not as depressing as the other modes.
I see. So
We
you don't.
always dying and losing, and I get a lot of practice. So I just
Ah,
don't really, I just don't really like get like the full uses of Maggie.
why?
I don't know. She feels inconsistent to me. Like I know what her abilities are for, but applying them in a situation isn't always easy.
Somehow, fam. Everybody's behind cover most of the time.
Yeah,
Okay,
if you
okay,
play
no, good.
against a bit higher level players, I would say, or like people that have good sense of where they are positioning. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Then she would be good to play with, or like against those people. Because if you just stand behind a wall, you can nullify a lot of the damage unless you have someone like Valk or Fuse that can shoot thermites or not thermites, tacticals behind the cover and like flush them out. So she has her uses, and the speed upgrade that she gives with the ult can be quite nice. Um, but yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
okay. I think it's just because personally, I feel like the alt feels more like a tactical.
The ult
Um,
is not that bad, you know. So the ult is it could be bad. Thing is, right? The ult, like you know, if I put my ult down, it will also affect you. Like if it hits you, it will also affect you. That's the problem for me for the ult. So you know, I don't
yeah,
really. That's why I don't really like it that much. Especially in buildings, you know, some because when you're playing, people just panic and use the ult quickly. Like, oh, I'm just gonna use it. They don't even see a fun. They don't see anyone. They just use it. You know, it's like, oh,
yeah.
I'm scared now, so that becomes a problem. But otherwise, you know, for me, but the new mode control is it's getting boring. It's like, domination. It has its you know benefits, but it just gets boring after a while. That's basically
Okay,
what
sort
it
of
is.
like it gets old.
Yeah, it gets old. Like you know, Call of Duty. 'Cause the reason Call of Duty can stay on for a while is because like it has different game modes, so you can change up your gameplay. And of course,
Right, yeah.
this is
But
why it's,
I feel like they're probably gonna implement like some more different modes using control as a base.
oh yeah, team deathmatch, all of these kind of game
Yeah,
modes are gonna start coming out, and most probably like they're gonna add like specific things for like these modes. Like I heard like what a grenade launcher. They don't want to add it for like battle royale. So like now it's a good point for like now they can add like like a lot of guns. They can just keep adding guns over and over just for control and stuff because it's a different type of game mode. And
okay,
then
meaning guns that would be exclusive to control.
yeah, control and team deathmatch. You know, because you can respawn, so you can like basically just change your gun. But in battle royale, you
Yeah.
can't do that. You can't like battle royale. You like this is why they removed the flatline and longbow. So now,
I'm still unhappy about that.
nah. Flatline was a really good. It was a good gun. When they got a nerf, so you know, I don't know.
It got
Yep.
nerfed. I
Yeah,
haven't
also got
actually
nerf.
tried it out lately.
They reduced
Yeah, the
17 to
damage.
16
Yeah.
by one. You know,
And,
So
and that was
it's
my
not a
favorite
big
last
nerf,
season.
it's not a big deal.
but
It adds up. You know, adds up at 30 bullets. What's 30 times 16 now? So it adds up.
obviously it does make a difference.
Yeah, it does. It does.
30 damage more.
Because Goat always misses most of his shots. Like he'll miss
Yeah,
20
so it,
bullets.
the one or two shots that I have to miss, I have to get max damage with it. You know.
Yeah, you know. So
That's
basically,
why I like using snipers, because if you hit the one shot, it's like 70 damage with the sentinel chest or whatever. I can't remember.
oh yeah, it is 70 in chest.
Yeah. So you see that makes it good, but that's also a thing that's irritating because you can't get shield cells in the new mode. You can't charge up the
Oh
sentinel.
yeah, yeah.
And then, it's so sad, you know. Like also if you have a rampage, like you'll see like they never give you thermites with that.
Yeah.
They'll give you
Oh
other
yeah,
grenades and stuff. So that's just a sad story, you know. But
yeah.
I
There's
understand
always
because
one weird class that has like thermite, like the one class that no one uses. Because you do get to choose like a class of weapons at first.
yeah. Class of weapon. No, but you can also change it again. You don't have to just keep it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can change your character as well. I saw only later.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay, you didn't know that
Yeah,
before.
in match.
Yeah, if you click on your map, and then at the bottom left, you can change your character right there. I think
Yeah. There you go. See, that's them. That's how.
that's
That's
the
how.
tip for today.
It's not really low. You know. So I don't know how long it's been yet. You know. If it's.
But yeah, briefly going back to Maggie, right?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe one of the reasons I kind of feel this way is because you know how like these Apex content creators have like these clickbaity videos
Mm-hmm.
where they're like, Maggie's OP, and then you watch the gameplay and they only use like her ability like once, or it only worked like 1 out of 7 times they used the ability. And then, so yeah, I don't know. I think I need a bit more time trying her out.
Ah,
Yeah,
but
I
Maggie,
think she would be nice. If you play with her correct, I think she might actually be good in arenas. Some of the maps.
Oh yeah, I can
'Cause
see that
obviously
happening. Yeah.
it's a smaller map, so you can't have that much cover or like places to go to. So if you manage to flush people out of the cover, then it'd be nice.
Yeah, but I noticed like way less people are playing arenas now. Now that control is here.
they'll go back to arenas pretty quickly. They'll go back because arena still has ranked, so ranked is pretty fun.
Oh yeah. Do you guys play a lot of arenas ranked?
We
No.
did.
We
Way
did
back.
when it came out,
Yeah,
but
we did.
the last
Yeah.
season I only played the 5 or 6 matches for placement and then never again.
But guys, so how's Knockout City going?
Oh man, man. That used to be like one of my favorite games for a while, because like I just started with it while it was new, learned the new mechanics. I was actually getting quite good at the game, and then it just died out of nowhere.
It died for you or died just the game died?
Okay, maybe for me, because like I couldn't find like matches and stuff. Like even when I was trying out ranked, it turns out a lot of people in SA are not really playing ranked on the game.
I should have went to Belgium or something like that then.
I'm not sure you can switch servers in there because it auto picks in. I usually would play on like 50 ping. That's how I knew that or like usually like 12 ping sometimes. So that's how I knew that they had South African servers, and it would automatically put me on them. And I think the moment you're in another server, it just lags like crazy. So
Ah,
Red wants me to get the game, but I haven't.
you haven't. Wow, you still haven't. I
Yeah.
see. I see. Yep.
When did you want me to get that, huh? I've been busy. And
Putting it on download is pretty easy.
it's too much work.
wait,
Nah,
is it free now?
that's
What's that?
EA Play.
We
EA
got
Play.
EA Play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I also heard that I wanted to get Battlefield 4, but apparently it has no lobbies.
No.
Battlefield 4.
Legit?
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, I also have EA Play, so if you guys have any recommendations.
We got Plants vs. Zombies. What Battle Against Neighborville? What's the name?
Battle
Is
4
it
never.
the
Battle
is it
4
the
Neighborville.
sort of FPS one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can get that one.
But we can try Squadrons. I guess it's a game more like bigger. I don't know how big it is though. Squadrons.
Have you checked how active people are on the game?
I don't know. I actually don't know how active the game is.
What if the game is
idea.
dead?
I think it might be dead.
Yeah, because like that would just be a repeat of like last week where Red said get Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, and we played like at least half an hour where we tried to get a lobby and then we got nothing. So we just
No, the thing is,
uninstalled
right?
game.
It was the God of Warfare 2 came out in 2014, so it's a really old game. And then they released Battle for Neighborville, so that's why it became a new one. So that's why everyone's playing that now, and like everybody left God of Warfare. But I think Neighborville came out last year, so not Neighborville. I mean Squadrons. Star Wars Squadrons came out last year, so
Yeah, but like I haven't even heard of the game before you said I should get it, so I really don't know of the game.
it's a flying game. It's a flying dogfighting
Wow, a
game.
flying game. That
Yeah,
is
it just
completely watered down explanation.
Nah, it's a space. You're in a spaceship and you dogfight other people. I look a really fun game. That's why I wanted to play it.
Okay, but I did see the reviews on it, and it got like really good reviews, and I think it won some awards.
But the game, like no one ever talked about it afterwards.
True.
Oh well, thing is like I don't know, like if you like for me it's like you could play a game, but if you don't search it on YouTube, like for me Destiny, right? Destiny just disappears if I don't search it up again. Like after a while, maybe a month of not like watching Destiny videos, Destiny will
Yeah,
just
the
disappear.
recommendations are gone. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just looks like the game is dead. Like
Yeah.
so like that's why it seems like if maybe if like search like squadron YouTubers and this, so like they'll be like, okay, yeah, so like it is quite an active community.
Yeah, but like
Hmm.
another thing that I saw Prashil, he added one of the Need for Speeds onto his list, or I don't know if he had it already. So I'm not sure if you've checked any of them out because you said you wanted to play racing games again.
I want to play racing games, but they have to be multiplayer. Most of them were single player, so I don't really like single player
Wait, so
games.
on EA Play, they have like all these Need for Speed games. None of them are multiplayer.
No, I don't know. I haven't checked.
Let me
I know
check.
like some of the old ones. I'm talking about the old ones. Like those are not multiplayer. I know there's
Oh,
Dirt. There's I don't know if Crew 2 is on it. Don't know about that. I know Dirt Rally is on there. I think Dirt Rally is a multiplayer game, but you know.
yeah. And I know for sure that Dirt 5 is because I have it.
Well, the thing I think I want to play is it's a game like Mario Kart. That's my goal. Game like Mario.
Ah,
I should look for my V again. I should look for
You should for what game?
my V.
Your what?
My V.
Oh, Wii.
Yeah.
Okay.
like I said, V.
Pronunciation's so weird. Yeah, Wii, like the old console.
Yeah.
Um,
Should look for that again. Okay,
One
now
of my
let's-
most regrettable purchases was the Nintendo Wii U, I think it was called.
that is the V. V.
no. There's a difference between the Wii and the Wii U. Or there was a Wii after the original one because I
Oh.
also have a Wii.
Ah.
I got a lot of hours of playtime on that thing. I'm pretty sure.
I just think I never got it. I was never able to connect to the internet. That's the thing.
Oh, I didn't have internet back then, so I played.
Oh, you see, for God just playing alone with himself. All these party games.
Sometimes I had like my friends over and we played then, or I had my brother to play against.
That's supposed to now his brother's gone and all this stuff. He just plays
yes,
alone.
me.
He's alone, sitting there, crying, eating a tub of ice cream. Playing tennis against a bot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I won all the bots and I was the best in the game. Well, I'm saying that because I didn't have anyone else to like fight against, so obviously I'm gonna be the best.
I see. But yeah, that's I do want to play V again, but I don't know if I'll be if I don't know if it will connect to the internet. But of course I can try with the Ethernet now. So
Wait, well, why don't you just get like a Switch, maybe?
bro, that's fucking expensive.
Isn't it like 2,000 for a Switch?
How much?
6,500.
2,000.
No,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
6,000. Okay, damn. Okay.
it's above 5,000. Maybe it went down, but it's still extremely expensive. But like if I get it, I still need someone else to get it so I can play the Mario Kart games.
Yeah, but I mean, compared to, the new consoles,
Cheap, huh?
yeah, compared to the new ones, because it's like, what, half the price?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
I see a Nintendo Switch console, neon blue and red, for 7,500 and 7,000.
There you go.
So yeah, it's still expensive.
Christmas, bro. Christmas is
Jeez.
coming, boys. Christmas is coming.
Christmas is coming. How
Christmas-
many
Yeah.
months from now?
What? 10 months? It's already the second month already. The second month will end soon, so 10 months, boys. 10 months, and it's Christmas again.
You can get yourself a Nintendo Switch Lite for 4,500, and then it's like the old PSPs.
I actually have a PSP.
Ah, lucky I didn't.
Damn,
I had one of those really old Game Boys.
I also had a Game Boy.
Jeez.
I had everything, fam.
I see, rich boy, ne?
Nah, just wasting my parents' money. Played the PSP like for a month and never used it again.
No.
Then my parents just looked at me funny.
I know my cousin had a Game Boy, and he had what do you call one of the like Puss in Boots games, like for Shrek, where you would play as the cat, but it had really bad quality and everything, and it was a really fun game. But like it was such a small screen and such bad pixels.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Do you guys know the game Crisis?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's on EA Play for free, fam.
Okay.
I really
but-
wanted
mean-
to play Crisis back in the day, but it was expensive game.
I remember I had it on Xbox 360. It wasn't mine, but like it was borrowed back when,
Ah.
who
Pen
were
package,
blending
borrowing it.
discs. Yeah.
Yeah, I see, I see. Ah, you
I
can.
did also see something about Titanfall.
Titanfall
So
2 is also there, yeah.
yeah.
Titanfall 2.
Oh yeah,
That's a dead
actually,
game.
yeah. I recently finished the campaign on
Ah,
that.
you're not posting it on YouTube?
No, man, my YouTube career, yeah, I need a better PC, basically.
What happened? Why did your career end so early, fam? You have
Yeah, dude,
13
like
years.
my recordings are all really choppy, So
Ah, you just need me as an editor, bro. My editing skills are on point.
Are
how do
you
you
are you
edit?
able to edit him in extra frames? Huh? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah, of
Uh-huh,
course, fam.
uh-huh.
Of course. That's just me, man. I'm just a master editor, fam.
Yeah, I think I just need more RGB in my PC. I'll
Ah,
be
yeah, yeah,
fine.
yeah. You just
that,
need
that
more
obviously
lights.
speeds it up, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. RGB,
maybe
like,
maybe also a gaming chair then.
but go to also buying a PC soon
Ah,
by the end of
not
the year.
yet.
By the at the
Interesting.
end of next year, you'll have a PC.
Then by then I'll probably be outdated again.
Ah,
I'll be able to play like old games where there aren't any lobbies or servers. People,
that,
yeah,
that
I'll
that's
play
that's the
that.
thing. That's the thing. I don't understand why people think like if you buy graphics, things just don't go outdated, man. Of course, like new things get released, but the things don't go outdated. If you buy
No, they don't go as quickly outdated. But like my one friend, he bought a newer graphics. I can't remember what graphics card he bought, but he was like really impressed and he used it for a while. And then when I think Cyberpunk came out, what was that one again? Cyberpunk
Cyberpunk, yeah, 2094,
2020.
No,
2074,
that is
2094.
wrong.
Something 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whenever the new one came out, and he was also like, okay, well, I can't play this game on ultra, so he also had to go down a setting and
No,
things like that.
there are a lot of games that work like that, And when I first started playing Apex, I was playing on ultra settings, fam. And
Yeah.
now I have to play on low settings because I don't know why it won't play. But I think because of the updates and things getting better, it's like nah. Your laptop is not worth it anymore. Dumb it down. Dumb it down.
Yeah,
Yeah, and to make
see,
it
that's what
worse,
I mean.
some games are just poorly optimized lately.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
Like
that.
and
Battlefield, like on the lowest settings and on 720p, I was getting like I was lucky to get 40 FPS.
Oh, did you get a refund on Battlefield?
Oh no, I didn't buy it. I just had the
Oh.
trial.
Okay, trials. I see. Yeah. A lot of people got refunds on Battlefield. I heard.
uh,
So that
it's kind
game
of
that.
depressing.
Jeez.
Actually, I was thinking of buying Battlefield, but like I'm hearing like, yo man, it's so bad. Like I can barely run it. This is happening.
Yeah.
This is happening, and then refunds came. Like, okay, the lobbies are just dead now. That's so sad. But yeah.
What do you guys think the Cyberpunk online mode is going to be like?
A flopped game that wants to bring out online now.
I imagine it's something like Red Dead Redemption 2, where they also brought an online, where it's like in the same world and you can do some of the campaigns or story missions, and then you just fight against each other.
Red Dead is a really fun thing though. Red Dead is quite
Yeah,
fun to
but
play.
the game doesn't get any attention from Rockstar. Like they just don't care
True.
about the game.
I told you that, fam. I
No, I
told
knew
you,
that by my
Red
own
Dead
because
doesn't get any attention from Rockstar, fam. Wow.
yeah, I know, but I
Wow.
knew that as well because I play GTA or I have played it quite a lot, and I see the amount of updates that come out and comparing the two between each other.
Even now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, like, it didn't get
you
a
get
Christmas
like
update.
you get like an update, an actual like 10 gig download update
Yeah,
for GTA,
DLCs
and
and all
then
that.
yeah, get new things get added, and then it's like for Reddit, it's like nah, it's fine. Who cares? Who cares
Like
about cowboys?
everybody thought like at least they'll get a Christmas update. Like next time, next time.
Next
Uh,
event. What's the next event? Like Valentine's Day, they have like cosmetics. There you go. There's your update.
you put a single balloon with a single heart shaped balloon in the middle of the map. Like okay, that's it, boys. That's enough for you guys. You don't need more.
Like if there's a training mode sort of thing in Reddit where you shoot balloons, it just got changed. Art balloon for the events.
Oh yeah, this is just chase down a balloon for like across the whole map, just to get what one piece of gold bar, which you can't buy anything with.
Yeah, but I feel like Red Dead is a well-made game overall. It
It's
has
a
like a lot
really
of
really well made.
nice features.
No.
Thing is like really really old players like
Mhm.
they ran out of content, so like they're like, yo, fam, please
Oh yeah.
update the game, update the game. I think that's the reason why Apex even got hacked, like because Titanfall was just abandoned by Respawn. Like
Yeah.
Wait, so you thinking, or maybe you know that Apex got hacked by Titanfall fans?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so yeah,
wow.
Weren't you there though? I don't remember it. There was like a week or so where we couldn't play.
yeah, it was really really bad. Um, but that's why like I can see why developers just abandon games, like once the player base gets smaller, they're like Apex is so massive, like we just abandon Titanfall 2.
Mm.
So, but I think
Well,
GTA 5 is also gonna get abandoned. GTA 6 is actually getting quite a lot of news nowadays. Like
yeah, I saw them saying like, nah, there's a new GTA game being developed.
Yeah,
It's like,
confirmed.
oh, they can't make another remaster of the previous like 3 or 4 games. They have
you
to make
know,
a new one, right?
just quickly make a GTA 5 remastered. Remaster the whole game. Actually, GTA 6 is coming out. It's not coming out now anytime. It's being made. They say I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a futuristic. Oh, I think that would be quite fun. It just being
I
in
just
space, flying around in space.
You know, I've in
imagine
my
them.
experience that tends to ruin a lot of games.
What you mean, fam?
Like the whole
Imagine,
futuristic.
like,
Look what the whole futuristic thing did to Call of Duty, you know.
but
It's,
look what the futuristic thing did to Saints Row the Third.
Quite
The old
nice.
one, I enjoyed the
okay,
futuristic aspect in that one.
Thing
you have a
is, right?
point.
Call of Duty now, it has been dying for a long time. It's the futuristic stuff. It's not really that big of a deal. Like I really enjoyed Black Ops 3, man. Jumping around was quite fun. Doing
Oh
those
yeah, yeah,
jump
yeah.
around and shoot. Of course, Advanced Warfare took it to another level, but
Mm.
it wasn't like the game wasn't balanced properly, and it had problems. But the movement was really cool. The movement was really
Yeah.
good in the game. Like
I
of
think maybe the downfall was caused by them trying to milk out the whole future because they made like a lot of games back to back
yeah.
about the whole futuristic thing and okay.
Like thing is, I see like people stopped liking. Like I don't know. You remember Ghost, right? Black Call of Duty Ghost.
Mhm.
It wasn't a bad game. It's just it's just been like it's the same thing over and over and over. It's like
Personally, yeah, I enjoyed the game.
I also enjoyed Ghost quite a bit. Like the dogs were fun, and like playing with the dogs, it was a good fun gameplay.
Yeah.
But people didn't like it because just because like it was just the same thing now. Like people are complaining it's such a bad game. Like why is it a bad game?
Yeah.
Because it's
It's too
bad.
much like the previous ones.
Yeah. So and then
But
like Black Ops 2.
funny, where people are like, now they don't want another World War One or Two game. So, there's also people making jokes like, at least now, if there's World War Three, after the World War is over, at least we'll have a new themed games. Call of Duty will be like, ah yes, World War Three, and Battlefield will be like, ah yes, World War Three. So,
Hey
Yeah.
man.
Go to when you say GTA, maybe like in the future, do you mean like cyberpunk future or maybe the near future?
oh, I
I
no,
said
that
I
was
said in
Red
future.
Dead set in the future.
Oh, oh, okay, my
No, no,
bad.
they're going in the future. Like, think of GTA 5. It also has mods, so like you can do quite a lot of things. Like all these flying cars and all this stuff. Like it's just a direction going up into space. Like I don't think like or maybe it will just be based off in some other part of the country in America
Yeah, I
or
wouldn't be surprised if it's just a location change and obviously new characters coming in. Because they have been moving more and more futuristic with all the cars
yeah
and some of the weapons. Those like laser weapons that we have. The what
yeah
Widowmaker,
yeah.
and I can't remember the other one. Where it's like legit
Hellbringer,
just a,
Hellbringer, Hellbringer. It just seems to beam. I, I like, but those two guns are. It might be like a futuristic game. Like like of course like with flying cars, but still in a city with flying cars though. Not going into space, but flying cars and stuff.
so like
You
they'll
just
add hoverboards and shit for you to go
hoverboards,
around.
yeah, hoverboards, flying. You see cars just flying. Like they might just remove roads, and you just see like cars just flying in the air all the time. It's like, oh, cool. It's not a bad gameplay. Uh,
Yeah.
I think it's not Final Space. Final Space. There's like one of the cities they go to. Is it Final
Hmm?
Space or Rick and Morty? I think it's Rick and Morty where Rick takes shape of another woman. Like the woman, the mother dies, and then he just takes his kid. So
Jeez.
like yeah, and then like the cars are just flying. They're like that. That's that for Rick. That's enough for Rick and Morty. Now we can use hashtag Rick and Morty boys.
Clickbait.
you know, just because you mentioned it, I think that's how the game will be. But before it's been like quite a while. But like before we go, this one segment for guests that we have. They gave some relationship advice to Goat. Don't you have any relationship advice for the city? for Goat, the city?
I thought it
Do I
was
have
other. I
relationship
thought it was
advice
just
for Goat?
me.
Yeah. I'm asking Lasedi to give you relationship advice.
Okay. First question: is he in a relationship?
I think you can take a guess.
Okay. Okay.
Recently, his girlfriend dumped him, so that's why he's
Okay.
doing a podcast with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, Red. Okay. That's deep.
See, why do you just throw such things at our guests? Just have them on in the spotlight, just not knowing what to say.
But Prashil gave you some good advice last time. Be
Yeah, be yourself.
yourself. Yeah. Be yourself. Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
kind of
this is
competition.
not exactly relationship advice, but focus on yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Focus on yourself.
Focus on
Just
yourself.
So I should go spend all my money on protein shakes and gym,
yeah,
big muscles and everything.
yeah, get buff,
if you're walking with your arms like with your underarm touching your skin, then means you're weak. You
Yeah.
need to be walking with your arms just up straight.
It needs to look like you have watermelons underneath your arm.
You know, you know,
Yes.
you know. That's
So
how
it
you
should
need
have
to.
like a triangle shape.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You can't go through a door facing forward. You have to turn and like crab walk through the door. Otherwise, you're not fit enough.
So what? Nah, you're just weak. It's the weakling then. But I
Uh,
come to say, you gotta give us some
Uh,
good advice. You gotta give us some content. You know, like
I mean, dude, I feel like I probably don't know like enough. Maybe like if I had like a bit of a background, like is he trying to get back together? Like is he like what kind of advice is it
are
here?
you trying to get back together with that girl, Gosh?
no, I'm not. I'm single. I'm trying to get new girls.
Recently, oh yeah,
Oh, you're
recently,
trying to get new girls. Okay.
yeah, recently
Uh,
I think he was, recently with the previous podcast, I think episode 6, we did this, we did establish he was gay, but,
Oh yeah, of course.
apparently it turned out to be a lie, Goat was just trying to get attention.
Yeah.
So,
uh-huh.
facts,
I,
it
Uh-huh.
w-
was
I
a
was
lie.
just so depressed with being single. I was like, okay, well, let me just try the gay side of things as well.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
if I don't have any success there, then I'm just a bad person. I'm assuming.
dang, I mean you could always just be bi, best of both worlds.
Hmm.
I see, taking it up the ass and giving it in the
Oh,
ass. I see, Goat. That's what you're doing, fam, huh? I said, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, so no, it's fine. If I'm bi, Reg, you better beware. I'll just come for you then next. You'll be my
Nah, fam,
next.
fam, fam. I know you don't like chubby people, so you won't like me.
single and ready to mingle red.
But like Ghost said, he has a very big dislike of chubby people.
Ah, I did I?
Oh,
Okay.
did he?
He's like, nah, chubby people is just a no, fam. It's just like disgusting human beings.
They have to be fit, If you want to like look at them while they're like moving and shit, you can't have any jiggle. You have to have these muscles just bulking, and
Yeah,
you can't have this weakness of chubbiness.
so if any girl is listening,
Oh.
if you have if you have a good sexy body, it's like nah. You need to start training yourself. You gotta have a 6 pack, flat ass, flat chest. Gotta look, gotta be
Flat ass, fam. If you train, you'll have a big ass.
but some okay, it's okay, fine. A firm ass, just like but like
Do your squats and hip thrusts,
hip
and
thrust,
then nice.
hip thrust, you gotta be like you gotta back to the city giving advice for goats.
I mean, yeah, I feel like who'd you say gave him advice before? Was it Prashil?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just a segment we have. Everyone, I guess, gives advice to goat.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was very good advice to be yourself because, you don't want to be stuck with someone who thinks you're a different person than you actually are. So if they actually like you for who you are, then, you scored the jackpot. But if not, then keep it moving.
I see. So what you're also saying is I should figure out my multiple personality disorder, my schizophrenia. I should put that aside. People don't want multiple personalities. They just want one person. Okay, cool. I'll jot
Not
that down.
necessarily. More like understand yourself first before you try to get someone else to understand you, you know?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, but are you in a relationship, Lesedi?
No.
I see,
I
I see.
don't plan on being one anytime soon. I don't even know what tomorrow, the 14th, is. To me, it's self-love day. You know, I don't know what is this Valentine's people
Oh,
keep
fam.
talking
I
about.
just thought it was Friday the 14th. I mean, Friday, no, I mean just
Yeah.
14th February. Just another day which I will do nothing on. You know.
That's just
Yeah.
depressing, Red.
I've just had, way too many failed talking stages, So, yeah.
I see, I see. But so go to what would you have to say about the advice the city gave you?
Thank you for the advice, City. I shall write it down and now go and see if I can be by somewhere.
I thought you could, self out. So look at yourself differently now. But and I guess that's it. That's it. It's been going on for a while. And Goat
Yeah.
will lead us off.
Don't we have announcements or announcements? Not this episode.
No, not yet, not yet. Let's just get
Ah,
it confirmed first.
okay. Well then, as usual, I'll do the outro, and
Don't we
today
have
this.
announcements though?
Before the outro, thanks for having me here, guys. It's been fun.
Oh yeah, that again.
Yeah.
Didn't we do the same thing
With
as
Vishal, yeah. The
Yeah.
same thing
Just
with Vishal, yeah.
Yeah, no goodbyes or anything. Yeah. But yeah, guys, thanks for having me over. It's been interesting experience to
Yeah.
say the least.
uh,
Hopefully you'll come on again. Should
I
be,
mean, if you guys would have me, yeah, sounds interesting,
yeah,
and we'll have more controversial topics.
yeah,
Ah,
we might have another like episode where we get more of the guests on at once.
yeah, there you go.
Which would be fun.
That'll be something else.
Try get people of different opinions. So
Yeah, so we'll have a whole debate club here. We'll have everyone fighting against each other.
oh yeah, the topic will be race. Which race is the best?
Oh my.
Uh, and then if we can all like judge each other's like
Races.
no what you like in people, like
Ah,
in say a girlfriend. We can all judge each other's taste.
I see.
Mm,
And
mm.
That's also always a good topic. Insulting someone's girlfriend, be like, nah, she's just ugly, man. You're
she's
blind.
ugly, puppy, ugly. I see, but
Like, damn, bro, your standards are really low, hey?
just
Uh,
but, but yeah, thanks for coming on. Thanks for taking some time to come on. Goat has still never found us a guest, even though
I have potential guests, so
potential guest which never love, I never still haven't come on.
no, I only talked to him yesterday about it, fam. What you mean?
I see. But at least a potential guest is better than
You having
some of
guessed
the
that?
guests that I was trying to get on.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Always a new story every week.
But anyway, we don't have to disclose our inner workings like that.
But thanks for coming on again. And this time, Goat will lead us off properly.
Okay. This has been your extremely average podcast with your hosts, Goat and Red, and guest TastyClown. And we thank you for joining us today. And as usual, Teap curses you with an extremely average week.
Bye bye.